But you want to know something that is worth it? Tiger King. When I first started watching this show or whatnot, I literally could not get past the first episode. I tried to watch it twice, and I'm just like, this is just kind of boring. Like, what the hell? But when I forced myself to get past that, but once it got past that, it was smooth sailing. This show is crazy. It's about Joe Exotic and his crazy, insane life, his feud between him and this woman named Carol Baskin, his animal zoo, relationships, and everything. And I mean everything, good and bad. It goes through the ins and outs of the whole situation, with ups and downs, lies and deceit, murder, and lots of death. Love and loss, success and failure, shadiness, and just the shadiness of their business and what a lot of them be trying to profit off of. And man, I say it's just crazy. There's no really other way to really explain it. It talks with a lot of the employees that was under him, and there are a colorful ass cast of characters, and it also gets into their personal lives, as well as their relationship with Joe and how it was, as well as the show focuses on Joe's friends, people that he associated with, as well as all of their trials and tribulation that came with it. One of the things that I really did like about this show is how it focuses, how the focus shifts from one person to the next, and not only showing the good side of someone, but also showing the bad side of really all the main people like Joe and Carol, all the way to Doc and Jeff. It didn't really shine someone as being completely good or completely bad, but it showed both spectrums of each person, and to my eyes, there wasn't any favoritism. Like how Joe brings people in to work at the zoo, but at the same time taking advantage of their situation and not really treating them the way that they needed to be treated. And it showed Joe and how he had a real love for these animals, but what nobody saw was the fact that he was really in it for the money and not for the animals. And Joe Exotic was kind of the character that he would play when he was in front of people in public and stuff, but Joe Passage, his real name, was the real person that sometimes intertwined, but he tried to make a difference between both. And it even had one episode revolving around mainly Carol Baskin and the mystery of her missing husband, and how a lot of people speculate that she was the one who killed him and got rid of the body, which was really interesting. But the main focus of the series was the rivalry between Joe and Carol and how extreme it got, to the point of murder almost playing a role. And a lot of it was really no holds barred. During the episode where it focused on Carol Baskin's missing husband, I found myself laughing at the fact that Joe had made a song, an actual song and music video about her killing her husband and hiding the evidence with the Tigers. And that is just like, with me being a fan of rap, that is just the craziest diss record I heard. I mean, you know, to take something like that and just spin it the way he did, that was just, I just found it hilarious. I just really did find it hilarious. But simply, this is just how crazy it got between both of them. And that there was just so much that went on within the years of this rivalry that, simply put, a lot of it could have been simply squashed if it were not for certain actions taken by certain people that escalated it to the point of just no return. And just to put it out there, everybody is dirty. No one involved in the situation really had their hands clean on anything, whether they did something illegal or tried to, or they saw and never reported it. And the whole rivalry between Carol and Joe was simply a case of the pot calling the kettle black. And no matter how you look at it, it always comes out as the lesser of two evils, when at the end of the day, they're still blatantly two evils. And it's crazy how long this rivalry went before it actually got to the point where law enforcement had to intervene. And it truly shows how a person can go from living a relatively life of normalcy to just completely losing all control of everything. And even the reunion show hosted by Joel McHale, there was a lot of stuff said about Joe and the going-ons behind the scenes that the show didn't cover. And a lot of the stuff that came out was just as crazy as what was put in the episodes prior. This show, if you have not seen it, it's nuts. It is nuts. Definitely check it out. It is a hit. If you can't get past the first episode, just push through. Everything else was just literally show that it's well worth it, because this will be on your brain for days on end. Just how crazy the situation got with these people and everybody that was involved. And just how it turned out is just crazy. All the stuff that you find out that happened behind the scenes, like I said, that wasn't shown, is just nuts. And it's just crazy that this type of stuff really did happen. But yeah, that's my review on that.